Okay, our next guest was one of the biggest female pop stars during the 80s, selling millions of records. She's fast making a name for herself in the world of horticulture. Please welcome Kim Wilde.
Hello, how are you? Nice to see you. And you?
I'm not going to say how long it's been since you were on the show with me.
A little while. I was trying to work out because I haven't been here since.
No, well, it was a different show, actually. We were next door in the same studio and we did a duet.
We did, yeah. Thank you. I think we did something stupid,
We did do something. In fact, I'm trying to talk this one into maybe doing a duet with me soon.
Yeah, but Kim can sing. That's the difference, Desmond.
All right, now, let me talk about you and your change of direction. I mean, it's been a big change. Now, you're deadly serious about this, aren't you? I mean, you were on tour with Michael Jackson.
Yes.
And that was for you, oh, yeah, Michael Jackson. But you met Alan Titchmarsh.
I met Alan Titchmarsh. Heavens above.
What is it? I want to know, you were a bit starstruck, weren't you?
Well, I know, a little bit. I mean, he's a very charismatic person, you know. When you meet him in the flesh, you know, you can tremble a bit if you're a gal.
Can you?
I'm going to read Lady Chatterley's Lover and find out what this garden did. There is a funny thing about men getting their hands dirty and all that, and is that part of it, you know?
Oh, I mean, I love getting my hands dirty.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to get my hands on Alan Titchmarsh.
Shall we move on?
I think we should move on, yeah.
Well, you had
happily married.
You had a really successful pop career. You were #1 in the States. I mean, you were just flying really high. So why just walk away from it?
Well, it happened when I met Hal, my husband, 6 years ago, and I was 36 then, and I'd been waiting from the knight in white, you know, the shining armour, the whole bit, and I'd waited till that long, and all of a sudden he came into my life, and I just thought, oh, this is fabulous, you know, this is the time to change life, have our children, and I never thought that having children and being a pop star were a great combination. No. And I'd always sort of fancied doing something else as well. I was a bit bored, actually. And I think people were a bit bored of me, to be quite honest.
No.
I think they were.
No,
you
were.
Insecurity comes in. It couldn't have been an easy decision, though, because your pedigree is music, the whole family.
Yeah.
Marty, your dad, and your mum, Joyce, was in the Verna sang with her years ago.
Yeah.
And so, did they talk over the decision with you, or was it purely, no, this is what I'm going to do?
No, I really felt I needed to get out of the business. I was really fed up with it, and when I met Hal, and I thought, hey, this is great. You know, this is a chance to just do something totally different and have a rest. The pressure of having to be glamorous all the time, or to have a hit record all the time, or to try and compete with the likes of Madonna and then Kylie and everyone, it just was exhausting. Yeah. And I just thought, I don't think I have the energy for this anymore. So it was nice to kind of get off and get big and fat and have babies and get married and not worry about it.
All the important things, anyway.
And that's what got me into gardening, because then I thought, well, I'll grow a few vegetables, you know, like you do for the kids. And that's what started my passion for gardening. That's when I got the what are you laughing for?
They're funny laugh. They laugh at all the strangest things.
They got the gig.
But I just want to go back, because we have said that you toured with Michael Jackson. So what memories have you got of him?
Well, I was on tour with him for 3 weeks before I even met him. He in fact introduced himself to my little brother and sister at the time, who were about 9 and 10, who came running into my dressing room gleefully after 3 weeks. Michael Jackson! I shut up! And so it was kind of curious, and eventually when I met him, it was just purely for a photograph and for publicity.
So you didn't really get to know him?
Didn't get to know him at all, and you know, he's a very strange one.
Yeah, now.
What do you think when you read these odd things that have been in the paper about him?
I was absolutely appalled by the photograph that I saw, and by the footage, and there's something, you know, there's something very wrong, I think, there.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true.
So let's get back to you and gardening.
You're interested in that, aren't you?
Well, you see, I saw you out there looking stunning, and you know, suddenly there you are in your wellies and grubby jeans, and is it purely because you didn't have to worry about your looks? Is it kind of a lazy choice you took there? Oh, I'm going to do this. I don't like this other pressure.
No. What happened was I got married and I got pregnant with our son Harry, and we started making a garden in readiness for the children to play in. And I really got into, I was really up for, interested in those garden design makeover programs. I thought they were fabulous. And so I thought, I'll do our own makeover on our garden, make a fabulous Garden of Eden for the children. And then I went back to college and did a few courses there. And that's when I really got the bug. That's when I realised what a fascinating, wonderful subject it was. And I've been sort of hooked ever since. I just finished a 2-year planting design course. Just did my City and Guilds in the summer. Did really well. I got a credit. Des.
Well done.
No, I did. I got a credit.
Have your kids seen you in action as a pop star? Have they seen the videos of you?
Yeah, they came to the concert last year. I did a Here and Now 80s concert last year.
That's right,
And
yeah.
little Harry came into the dressing room afterwards and he looked at me and I had my leather pants on and I said, "What do you think, sweetie?" And he said, "That was my other mummy."
Mummy.
That was my other mummy, yeah.
Have they seen all those fabulous outfits? You used to wear some real glam things. Where are they? You still got them? No, I mean, I think you always used to come out in these real zippy things. I didn't mean that as any reflection on what you're wearing. Your show outfits.
I've got a few of them, they're kind of mothballs actually upstairs. I ought to get them down. It might be worth something.
Yeah. Have you got a daughter? I know you've got.
Yeah, we have a little daughter called Rose.
What if she wanted to go in the pop world? Would you let her?
Oh, of course, I'd encourage her to do anything she wants to do.
Singing's in the family.
If you had to make a choice between a top gardening slot on the box or doing music series, which one would you go for?
Now, think about that before you answer that. That's a very.
I don't have to think about it.
Well, you mean to say they said it's the Kim Wilde show again?
Yeah, it would be gardening all the time for me now.
She means it. Oh, that's the mob from the college here, isn't it? Are you going off on tour again, though? That's the other. I have a feeling it's still drawing you back a little bit.
The business, it's always there in your blood. I love performing, I love singing, but I can really take or leave it. I'd much rather concentrate on the family and on my other career in horticulture. It's far more challenging, far more interesting. But music is always there, isn't it? You never lose. You know that, don't you? You love having singing.
Yeah, nothing better than just singing. I did this concert. I got the time. I sang about 12 songs on Friday night. It was fantastic. And they did too. I hate to say before we get anything else. The Here and Now Christmas Party 2002. Who are you touring with this time?
The Human League. The Altered Images are going to tour for the first time since the 80s. The Bell Stars and.
So why are you doing this? Is this
December?
Is this your last fling? That's it? Going to give it one last go?
Well, while they're asking me to do these tours, I'll do them. While there's people who want to come and hear me sing Kids in America and Checkered Love and Hanging On, I'll do it. It's only a few weeks in the year. The kids can deal with it. It's a laugh. I get to show off in front of my husband. And
maybe we'll get to do a duet again sometime.
You never know.
You never know. Kim Wilde, ladies and gentlemen, Kim Wilde.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good luck. Good luck with the tour.